Good evening, YouTube viewers, Facebook friends, Facebook family, and those who may watch my YouTube channel and the posts that I put up. I want to welcome you to another edition and video from Joe's Politics 101. First, I want to thank all of the subscribers and people out there that shot me a note back telling me that my audio was bad on my last few posts that I put out. Hopefully I've corrected that. I went and bought this little headset and mic set thing here, and hopefully that'll kill some of that static buzzing or whatever it was that was in those posts. I really appreciate it, and again, I want to thank you for letting me know. So I really want the quality of my videos to be as good as I can do them. I'm just common old everyday little fella hanging around here, but I have a lot of electronic stuff inside the house, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that's running, so I don't know if me using the mic on the computer has been picking all of that up, or something in the computer that's buzzing or what. So I'm glad that I got those notes, and some I answered back and some I didn't. Thank you, Pharaoh. You know, I feel kind of like a bull in a china closet, but I can't bring myself to do what I really want to do and say what I really want to say, because I don't think I can stoop that low, be that ignorant and disgusting, and how I would like to describe these two people. That fiasco yesterday with Donald Trump and our lucky lady Sarah Palin, who has popped back up on the scene with her radical ignorance and the way she was talking. I still, you know, I recorded that, and I've been listening to it and going over it, you know, trying to figure out what her message was. And the only conclusion that I could come to, that I have came to, and I'm going to keep going over it, because, I mean, it's good research for my next book. The only thing that I can conclude from what she said is that it was all typical radical Republican, Tea Party, dog whistle, racist rhetoric. You know, that's all I could come up with from her speech. And then I thought about Donald Trump. Now, I know he's been watching politics. He watched the John McCain, Sarah Palin deal that went on when John McCain picked her to be his vice president, his running mate as vice president, or for vice president. Now, I know he saw all of that ignorance and listened to a lot of that rhetoric that she had, that she put out during that campaign. And he bring her into his campaign knowing that her main objective in anything that she does involving politics in the United States of America is to make it divisive and exclusionary. And to me, it just shows the type of people that Donald Trump is appealing to. Now, don't get me wrong. I've heard a lot of Afro-American people say that they're going to vote for Donald Trump. Well, I mean, that's them. I mean, I ain't telling nobody how to vote or who to vote for. But what I will tell a person is that you cast your vote for who you want to vote for, and then when things go bad, don't complain. Don't open your mouth. Just shut up, put your head down, shake it, walk away, and accept the facts of what's going on. We already know that Donald Trump's campaign is all about BS. And he added another level of it with Sarah Palin yesterday. More BS. Now, there's one thing that she did yesterday that, you know, if it didn't make you angry, it should have made you angry. And that's when she started talking about her son's problems and blaming it on PTSD and President Barack Obama. President Barack Obama has nothing to do with PTS. He has nothing to do with it. You know, as a veteran myself, I understand what happens with a lot of people that go in the military. You know, this is something that just didn't come up since we had Iraq and Afghanistan. This has been going since Vietnam. It was just diagnosed different and dealt with different. Many of the older guys, such as myself, knew and understand what we were getting into when we joined the military. It's a life or death situation. And that don't include just me, my life. That includes those around me's life. You know. And the younger group of people that went to Iraq and Afghanistan just wasn't mentally prepared. This is how I look at it. You know, because the military prepare you. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marine Corps, the Coast Guard. When you go through basic training, they prepare you. They change you. Of course you change. Number one is they make you a different person. They make you a stronger person in general. They make you an independent person in general. Even though you have to work as a team, you still are an individual. They make you a man, or I guess a full-grown woman if you're a female. You know, they change your thinking pattern. They get you to learn how to be independent. They get you to learn how to be self-sufficient. They get you to learn how to take care of yourself and to deal with adversity when you come in contact with it. And how to fight your way through many of things. You know, this PTSD and these problems that people are having with it, you know, shooting people and doing all these different things, you know, I can understand it, but their military training, they have ignored. They have left it alone. You know, and maybe they weren't prepared. I don't know how tough boot camp is today. I know when I went through boot camp, and I've been through two of them, one for the Army and one for the Navy. I don't know how tough they are now. But when I went through, they were tough. They were tough. You know, you did what you were told to do and not what you wanted to do. We didn't have all of this soft, you know, we're going to get you through this 8 weeks or 12 weeks or whatever it is that you're going through. We're not going to get that. You're going to do the job that you're supposed to do here. You're going to accept the training that you get, and you're going to go do your job when you leave here. That's just how it used to be. But I hear a lot of different things, how soft it is in the military now, getting through boot camp, You know, how many people think their rights are wrong, they're being wronged. If a drill sergeant get up in their face and, you know, put their hands on them or shove them back or something just to get them straight, you know. Too many people interfere with the military. But for Sarah Palin to get up there and talk about her son's problems and blame President Obama for what her son did, domestic violence, jumping on his girlfriend, threatening to kill himself. How is that, what that has to do with President Barack Obama? That don't have anything to do with being the President of the United States. That's her son. I don't even want to mention his name. That's her son's problem. That's problems he committed. He drinking alcohol. He's got a girlfriend that he's pissed off with about something. And the first thing he want to do is lay it on his military life, that he got PTSD. Maybe he's just trying to get a little check from the government. You never know. I have a lot of issues about a lot of things with people when it comes to, doing your job. When you join the military, you committed to doing a job. Now, you should expect it. Everybody should expect this if you join the military. That you're going to see somebody die. That you may get killed yourself. That you're going to see things that you would never ever see walking up and down the streets inside the United States of America. You're going to go places where you're going to see things that you don't agree with. Those are the things that a person who joined the military has to accept. You can't just take that lightly and think, oh, it should be like this, it should be like that. That's where what you're involved in is not the United States of America, not peaceful home. So to go fight for your country is a dedicated, hard job. And anybody who joined the military need to make sure that they understand what the heck they getting into when they take that job on, when they go into that job. And when they leave that job, if they think they need help, they should go get that help. Don't drag around 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, or whatever. The day that you walk out of that military, before you leave it, them people should know that you got some kind of problem. Don't wait till you get out there and start feeling depressed. Part of that depression is you done left that environment that you had been in for 4 years or 2.5 years or whatever. Part of that depression is that. What did you do when you left the military? Did you go straight and get a job somewhere and get busy, keep yourself going? Or did you linger around out there in the streets drinking and smoking and doing your marijuana and all of these different things? You can't do it that way. Then you wait till you get down and depressed, broke, or whatever, and then it's all the military's fault. All because you went to Iraq or you went to Afghanistan. There's a lot of arguments that can be made for PTSD, and there's a lot of arguments that can be made against PTSD, if you want to make them against PTSD. There's many men that lived World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and all these different other little small wars that we've had over the years, who had no PTSD or no problems, that are still walking around out here at 70 and 80 years old, not thinking about anything but living a good life. Oh boy, I wish I could just say some of this stuff I want to say. I just can't do it. I just can't bring myself to curse a lot. I can't, a hell or a damn or something like that every now and then is pretty good for me. But I just can't. Sarah Palin, Lord knows. You know, I've said on my post before, and in many cases, Sarah Palin, please go away. Please go away. And I used to would say, come back another day. But today, I'm going to have to change that. Sarah Palin, please go away. Please go away and stay away. Don't ever come back to the mainland of the United States of America for no reason. Stay in Wasilla. Take care of your children. Run your business up there. Do whatever it is you do. Just leave our politics alone. Move on. .org. Ain't that what you do? God bless you. God bless the United States. Thank you for viewing this YouTube post. Ciao.